Hello, this is Audio English book. You listen to the dip by Seth, Godin. Pages 36, 37, 39, 40, and 41. 8 depth curves. Here are a bunch of systems that are dependent on depths. These depths are in the places where organizations and individuals are most likely to give up. If you see these depths coming, you're more likely to make a choice. You can choose in advance to do whatever you need to do in order to get through the depth, knowing it's going to be difficult, or you can give up before you get there. Quitting in the depth, though, it's worth the journey. Manufacturing depth. It's easy and fun to start building something in your garage. It's difficult and expensive to buy an injection mold, design an integrated circuit, or ramp up for large-scale production. The time and effort and cost of ramping up your operation create the debt. The debt keeps the supply of stuff down and insulates those brave enough to invest in scaling up their production. Those struggling artists at the local craft fair are struggling because they don't have the guts or the wherewithal to take their work to the next level. Sales depth. Most ideas get their start when one person you starts selling it, selling the idea to stores or to businesses or to customers or even to voters. But the depth hits when you need to upgrade the professional sales force and scale it up. In almost every field, the competitor that's first with a big, aggressive sales force has a huge advantage. Education depth. A career gets started as soon as you leave school, but the depth often hits when it's time to go learn something new, to reinvent or rebuild your skills. A doctor who sacrifices a year of her life for a specialty reaps the rewards for decades afterward. Risk depth. Bootstrappers learn the hard way that at some point that can't pay for it all themselves, especially out of current income. It takes a risk to rent a bigger space or invest in new techniques. Successful entrepreneurs understand the difference between investing to get through the debt, a small move, or investing in something that actually a risky crapshoot. Relationship depth. There are people and organizations that can help you later, but only if you invest the time and effort to work with them now. Even though now is not necessarily the easy time for you to do it. The kid who started in the mailroom, who was always eager to an errand for you or stay late to help out, she's now the CEO. The relationships she built when it was difficult to do so paid for later. Those short-sighted people who are always eager for a favor or a break now manage to get through the relationship debt because they didn't invest in relationships back when it was difficult but not urgent. Conceptual debt. You got this far operating under one set of assumptions. Abandoning those assumptions and embracing a new, bigger set may be exactly what you need to do to get to the next level. The heroes who have reinvented in situations and industries, every from Martin Luther King Jr. to Richard Branson, from Zelma Watson George to Jacqueline Novak-Ross, all did it in exactly the same way, by working through a conceptual dip all the way to the other side. Ego depth. When it's all about it, it's easy. Giving up control and learning into the organization gives you leverage. Most people can't do this. They can't give up control or the spotlight. They get stuck in that depth. Distribution depth. Some retailers, local strip malls, the web, make it easy for your product to get distribution, while other targets require an investment from your organization that may just pay off. getting your product into Walmart is far more likely to lead to huge sales than is putting it on the web. Why? Scarcity. Everyone is on the web, but getting into Walmart is hard. Seeing the curve in advance. As you're seeing the space shuttle analysis that follows, it's pretty easy to determine whether something is cul-de-sac or a dip. The hard part is finding the guts to do something about it. Optimistic entrepreneurs and employees who blithely wander into a serious business, totally outgunned and unprepared to work their way through the dip ahead, are in danger of building a space shuttle. There is nothing wrong with optimism. The pain and the waste comes when the optimists have to make hard choices when they got stuck in the dip. Time to cancel the space shuttle. The space shuttle is a cul-de-sac, not a dip. When pundits argue in favor of the shuttle, they don't say we should keep doing this because it's going to get safer, cheaper, more productive over time. The only reason the shuttle still exists is that no one has the guts to cancel it. There is no reason to keep investing in something that is not going to get better. In fact, if we cancel the shuttle, we'd create an urgent need for a replacement. The lack of a way to get the space would force us to invent a new, better, cheaper alternative. So why don't we cancel it? Why not quit? Same reason as always, because day to day it's easier to stick with something that we're used to, that doesn't make too many waves, that doesn't hurt. As the dedication of independence warns us, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. Do you have the guts to quit when facing a cul-de-sac?